up, Buddy Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Kamonohashi Deranged Detective Chapters 136 through 142. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. And we ain't sponsored by Shueisha, and we ain't sponsored by Manga Plus. And considering how much we promote Manga Plus on this channel, it's kind of surprising, right? But if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, this little detective kitty here, and this operation literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon where we're doing our anime live reactions, because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we can have our full setup of the manga and anime side by side, and even have the audio too, which is really come in handy for busting up botch localization or two. And the more subscribers and viewers we get over there, the more anime we'll cover. And if you're a $10 Patreon member, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there's a stack fall anime season on the horizon, and that does include Kamonohashi Season 2. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So, well, we are getting into Alice's next game up in here. So let's get to 136 first. See what's in store for us today. And this chapter is titled The Case of the Tokyo Chimera Serial Murders Part 1. I shall uncover the truth while sitting in this chair. I fucking love you, Ron. I do. Here we go. Sangenjaya. Thanks for getting things started. Ishiki-san, thanks for coming. Ron and I made it to the crime scene. He's sleeping! What's the matter, Ishiki-san? Nothing, sorry. Oh, this isn't going well at all. Come on, Ron, it's an armchair detective you are. Armchair detective? Yeah, a detective who never sets foot at a crime scene and can still solve a case just by hearing the information is called an armchair detective. Dude! Man, just like how on Twitter we got the keyboard detectives, the keyboard warriors. Oh, I see. So I'll give you the info while you're still here. I guess it'll work out if you just try hard. What's up? I really want to go to the crime scene. I want to see the corpse with my own eyes. Another burst of selfishness. I'd be grateful to have you there, of course, but even Spitz said you shouldn't go out for your own safety. I'm not sure I could get in the mood from a distance. You want to defeat Alice, right? You could put up with this. You're right, that's sound logic, Toto. I understand the reasoning too, but you're sweating bullets. Is this really that hard for you? Yeah, it is. He wants to be there. There's no time. This is the only way. What did you just inject? Oh no, a fast-acting sleep medicine! A sleep medicine? I'll trust my self-control, so there's no choice but to force myself to stay here. If I hear you describe the scene to me, I'll get excited enough to wake back up and recover. Oh, you're just gonna sleep and then go right into making deductions without talking through things first? Dude, we're getting a Sleepy Kogoro moment here. For now, put this somewhere discreet, Toto. A mic? Yeah, it's a tiny wireless mic that'll let me hear everything you hear. Oopsie, are you okay, Ron? Is that medicine too strong? What? Yeah, it's one used on animals. Animals? Are you gonna be able to function like this? That's so cold, partner. I'm only using this tactic because I trust you. So trust me too. Ron, he stopped waking up after all. Over here, Shiki-san. He appears to be a Westerner, but we haven't found any identity, so his nationality is unconfirmed. We're currently checking his fingerprints against the police database. The body was found at 1:20 p.m. and was called in by a man who discovered it while jogging. This promenade is usually quite crowded, but it seems nobody was around when he collapsed. No information about the victim, huh? What was the cause of death? Judging by the vomit and scratch marks on his neck, we believe it was poison. Ooh. poison, but, please look at this. There's a puncture wound at the base of his thumb. We suspect poison was injected here, so it was given through the skin rather than orally. Yeah. But how would the culprit inject him in such a place? Could they have pretended to be an acquaintance and done it during a handshake? But during a handshake, you don't touch the base of the thumb, right, Ron? Huh? Well, now that you mention it, Ron's not here. I gotta figure this out on my own. And the crest, where's the crest? On the ground over there. Yeah, that crest does look familiar, doesn't it? It appears to have been drawn with spray paint. It's unclear when exactly it was made. There's no denying this. Yeah, this is the crest that Alice Variety uses, but it's pretty far away from the corpse. There are flower beds and benches near the corpse, so why way over there? Or am I getting too stuck on something pointless? No, she put that crest over there for a reason. How would Ron investigate at a time like this? I know. Guess I'll give it a try. Toto's on the ground with the corpse! Shiki-san, the ground is still wet. Please don't mind me. I'm just changing my point of view. So this is the rumored ace detective from HQ. Sure is an odd one. I can hear you. I'm sorry about what happened. To you. Who might you be? Don't worry. We'll definitely find out. Your legs are wet from the knee down. It was raining this morning, right? Did they get wet then? I see. But everywhere else is dry. I guess your umbrella protected everything except that area. But it looks like your umbrella has seen a lot of use. The tip is really worn down. Just a regular old umbrella. You're wearing bone conduction earphones. I've been really curious about that model. And these are just non-prescription sunglasses. Is this sort of thing enough? I don't think so. We brought someone who passed by the victim shortly before his death. All right, here we go. Let's see what the witnesses saw. We passed each other as I was walking my dog. I remember him clearly since he was wearing sunglasses, carrying an umbrella in one hand, and seemed to be intently watching a video on his phone. We checked the victim's phone, but there aren't any videos left on it. Plus, there was a fake name on the service contract. I see. Oh, and the fingerprint check results came back, but they didn't match the prints taken on any foreigners when they entered the country. So then, who the heck is this guy? That's a great question. There are no distinguishing features on any of his belongings, and that crest on the ground is its own mystery. Is the victim connected to Alice Variety? No, I don't get this. I wish I had a bigger clue. I've never seen someone fret like that. He looks like a car if he does. If only Ron were here right now. Quit slacking off, Toto. That voice. Excuse me. When did you wake up, Ron? I've been up this whole time. I heard the crime scene description and your whole mumbled monologue. And you know that we don't have enough evidence, right? You've kept quiet so long because you're not able to make a deduction, right? Nope, not that. Huh? I was waiting to see if you noticed the hint. What? So then, thanks to your absent-minded muttering about something you saw before you started thinking, I managed to construct a clear picture of the crime scene in my mind. And I completed my deduction. Completed? No way! You solved the case without seeing anything? Oh, the keys! Speed up! Where did my Detective Kitty go? The culprit is the only one who can illuminate the clues. Did he just do the thing with his hair? Yes, he did! I love it. Even remotely, they're perfectly in sync. I love Ron so much. Despite his lethargy, his brain is running at full power. I love his kitty. He's cute. I love this room that they're in, too. This room is sick. And this chapter is titled, 137 is titled, The Case of the Tokyo Chimera Serial Murders Part 2. Let's see. Ron, did you solve the case without seeing the scene just based on what I told you? Toto, who do you think I am? Anyway, if you don't get a move on, I'm going to fall asleep. Don't sleep. Explain this to me. Dude, Ron is a genius. To solve this case, you need to understand the victim's special circumstances. Special circumstances? You said the tip of the victim's umbrella was worn down. The rain had stopped by morning, which means he wasn't using an umbrella. I deduced that he was using the tip to tap the ground to feel what was ahead of him. You mean like a cane? Right. Oh, the victim was visually impaired. Oh, that would explain the sunglasses. Okay. Huh, his vision was bad? Yeah, some visually impaired people use umbrellas as canes. That would make sense. And he was probably using his smartphone to tell what was in front of him. He wasn't watching a video. He was listening to a voice guide app which uses images that the phone takes. That is sick. I didn't know. You know what? Technology ceases to amaze me. That's why bone conduction speakers are handy for visually impaired people. Dude, technology has really come a long way, hasn't it? Especially for disabled people. It really has come a long way. So like because if you were blind back in the day, it was probably hard for you. You had nothing. You basically had nothing but a cane and braille and a prayer and a guide dog. But other than that, you really had nothing. You really almost had nothing. But now with smartphones, you have so much now to help you live a normal life. That's so awesome. I love this. The speakers let him hear sounds without blocking his ears to lessen the danger caused by not hearing outside sounds. That's so sick. Gotcha, but his sunglasses were non-prescription. His eyesight must have been so poor that there was no point in having prescription lenses. Yeah, if you're like basically blind, what's the point? Makes sense, but how did someone manage to inject the victim's hand with poison on such a busy path? He's fucking blind! Technology can only do so much. His legs were damp from the knee down. Because he kneeled on the ground, which was wet from the rain, it was unavoidable. What do you mean? He must have been searching for something in a low place, and a place like that along a promenade would be under a bench. Oh! The victim was trying to find something under the bench, but instead there was an object with poison needles sticking out of it, and when he touched it, that's crazy, but it would definitely allow the culprit to poison him. The culprit probably designated that bench using the crest. That's why the crest was a bit removed from the body. I see, but wait, we checked under the bench and nothing was there. Obviously, the culprit isn't stupid. Seriously, Toto, you fucking dumbass. They retrieved the poison needle later. So we were too late, but then what was the object the victim was searching for? And what does the crest mean? I don't know, but not either, but it'll become clear when we ask the culprit directly. Huh? You make it sound so simple. Wait, Ron, did you figure out the culprit? Your intuition is getting stronger, Toto. Thanks to your absent-mindedness, when you laid down, the mic fell to the ground, and I caught on to somebody suspicious. Huh? It's gone. Wait, suspicious? What do you mean? There was one person at the crime scene whose footsteps sounded different. Well, yeah, everybody was wearing different shoes. No, the difference in sound came from the shoe covers. Dude, I like that the victim is blind for another reason. Because think about it. Ron is playing armchair detective, right? So he has no idea, like visually, what's happening at the crime scene. He's not even there. So what does Ron have to rely on? Sound. This is so genius, Amato. I love it. This is such a genius case where Ron he's technically blind because he's not there on the scene because he's playing armchair detective, and he can only rely on sound, which is for the most part, what a blind person is doing. That's so genius. Oh my god, that is so smart. I figured it out thanks to the mic picking up sounds on the ground. There's one person who isn't wearing the shoe covers you all wear at the at crime scenes. The shoe covers. Wait, I'll check. Couldn't find anyone who wasn't wearing shoe covers, but I got some photos that the forensics team took earlier, so I'll check those. Send them to me too. There. The forensics agent isn't wearing shoe covers. And look, Toto, he's reaching under the bench. Not just that, but his gloves are extra thick, perfect for removing a poison needle. That's got to be the culprit. He must have been the one who painted the crest on the ground. It's possible he was hired by Alice, and despite the or that could have that can't be Alice in disguise because Alice is not even in the country. And despite the detective disappearances, the murders at Blue, and the Alliance Branch director murders, it appears Alice's game hasn't ended after just one round. Dude, it was never gonna end after just one round. You mean that there's more? No shit! Right, if we don't stop her soon, more people will die. No, really? Ah, thank you, Winter. You brought me my favorite book. Ooh, Guardian in the Citadel. Okay. Oh, this vampire is beautiful. Ooh. Amano, I have to tell you, I am so sorry. I am so sorry for what these fuckers are doing to your art. They are bastardizing your art. I'm really sorry, especially for what Wit did to your art. For Suicide Squad Isekai. They bastardized it. You deserve better than that. You really did deserve better than what Wit did. Oh my god, like, Wit didn't give a fuck about your art, and I feel so bad for you. You brought me my favorite book. Did you use that book because you knew I'd figured it out? You really just came to see me, right? You showing up saved Big Bro Milo's life. I gotten so engrossed in my games, I completely spaced on feeding him. Holy shit, she was gonna let him die! Answer me, Alice. You should have been dead, so how did you become the bloodthirsty head of the Morieties? Sorry I hid it from you, Winter. I'm not actually the stupid and naive burden of the Moriety family. I'm the calculating and cruel heretic of the Morieties with no respect for tradition. Dude, I love Alice so much! I love her! Like, you know what? People talk about Makima being the best female villain. Nah, this bitch is. You want a good female villain? This bitch is the best female villain in manga right now. I love her. Why did you capture Milo and let me go? You could have found me easily. Because I like you, of course. Of course! You managed to free yourself from Big Bro, so I wanted to let you spread your wings away from this family. Alice, hey, the rest can wait. I just started a new game after all. Let's save the family talk for after Big Bro wakes up. Dude, as I said, people say Makima the best female villain. Nah, I think Alice is better than Makima. She is. I love her. This is Japan? Yep, sure is. This is a continuation of my branch director murder game. And today the first killing went off without a hitch. Tanomaru Ishiki, you're always so informed, Winter. Are you playing this game against Ron Kamonohashi? I hear you were hanging out with them. I'm investigating whether he'll accept my challenge. I'm planning to use this as a chance to get a good look at the cousin who shares our Moriety blood. Is he a boring mongrel or the kind of monster I love? Dude, I love her so much! And to do that, you're going to kill people again? Duh! But that's not the only exciting part. I might be able to make someone interesting my friend. Wait, someone interesting? What? Dude, why? Why do you just have to be the best fucking villain? Seriously. Ishiki, you're sure this forensic agent is the culprit? Yes, that's right. Please add him to the wanted list, Amamiya-senpai. What's the matter? A new murder just happened over at, Daikanyama. There we go. I'm sending the photo of the victim. It's the culprit! Oh my god! It can't be! What's going on? And the same crest was found at the scene. Head there right now. Holy shit! And the same crest was found at the crime scene. Head there right now. Okay, did you hear that, Ron? Yeah, it seems that that Alice is trying to push us into an endless murder loop. The atrocious endless murder loop begins. Dude, I'm so hyped for this. All right, so 138. Let's go. I love this cover page with Ron, with the kitty, and Toto. Even when separated, their hearts are one. Amano, you had to get. You know the Fujoshis are going wild right now. Okay, this next chapter is titled The Case of the Tokyo Chimera Serial Murders Part 3. We finally found the murderer, but he's been killed? And it's only been a few hours since he killed that unidentified foreigner. Shiki-san over here! So, we're at the Saragaku prehistoric dwelling. There he is. Ron, I'm at the scene. Can you hear me? A brown swan? Oh, I see. This is the brown sugar syrup lake. You're having another weird dream. Wake up. Sorry, I was just talking to myself. What's the situation? Right. An hour ago, a witness called in an urgent report. The victim's death was confirmed shortly after the urgent response team arrived, and that's when we were called in. Have you figured out who the victim is? There are no items in his possession and no leads to his identity. Another unknown. It's possible he's a foreigner, but since he's not carrying anything, we're not sure. Just to be safe, we're running his prints through the foreign visitors database. Please do. What do you think, Ron? Still don't know anything. Can you just do the usual thing? Huh? Oh, got it. Pardon me. Shiki-san, don't mind me. You're a suspect in the killing at the promenade, and if you did do it, then I'd have nothing but scorn for you. But I still can't forgive whoever killed you. I swear I'll find the culprit, so please tell me your story. Oh, there are scratch marks on your neck. Did you die from poison too? Hey, it's karma, man. Yes, it appears so, but we don't see any marks from a poison needle. We won't know how the poison entered his body without an autopsy. I see. Your hands sure are dirty. There's dirt under your fingernails. Were you scratching at the ground? Oh, that's the crest. This time it's near the body and within the prehistoric dwelling ruins. Is he drinking his brown sugar syrup? I think so. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I love the look. Dude, the look on Rod's face is so priceless. He's like, God, why the fuck am I not there? Shiki-san, here's the woman who reported the body. Hello there, thank you for your help. I was passing by when I heard help, and then I looked towards the ruins. I saw a man scratching at his throat before he collapsed and stopped moving. So I called an ambulance. You heard him say help? Maybe he really was a foreigner. Was there anything else you noticed? Come to think of it, he was holding a piece of paper with a drawing on it, but the wind blew it away. What'd you say? Do you know what was drawn on it? I just glanced at it, but it was some kind of animal or maybe a monster? A monster? Could it be... Ooh, was it this sort of drawing? And was that crest on the wings present? No, it's nothing like that, huh? Ooh, it was an Asian-style drawing made with a brush pen. God, Amano, this is beautiful. It had an eerie vibe. I've never seen anything like it. Asian style, so it wasn't from the hero who protected the town? What kind of monster was it? Oh, and right before he died, here we go. He kept saying something like chimera. Chimera? Is that a kind of camera? No, not that. The victim was speaking English, which means the monster drawn on the paper was a chimera. Oh my God, Amano, this is so gorgeous. Chimera? Yeah! A monster that appears in Greek mythology. I'm such a sucker for this. It has the head of a lion, the body of a mountain goat, and the tail of a snake, and it breathes fire. This is beautiful. I love the illustrative art style for this too. It is gorgeous. Gorgeous! What a creepy monster, huh? Sorry, just talking to myself. Pretty intensely, I see. Yeah, excuse me a moment. Well, Ron, think you could solve it? You fell asleep. 1 hour later. Hey, Toto, thank goodness, are you okay, Ron? I planned to stop by your place, but somebody was tailing me, so I just came back to mine. The surveillance keeps getting worse, so I was worried. Even now there's a shady guy walking around in front of my apartment. They're even going to places where I've never met up with you before. Damn detective agency. By the way, I know you fell asleep, but did you figure out anything about the second case? Nope, I still don't know anything. I felt the urge to run off to the crime scene, so I injected myself with sleeping medicine and zonked out. That was probably the smart thing to do. What? Gotcha. Did the police make any more progress in their investigation? No, there haven't been any new discoveries. I see. The murderer in the first case became the victim in the second, but there's no way it'll end here. Nope. I got a feeling what the loop is going to be, each culprit is going to kill. Each culprit is going to be killed. Yeah, by the next one. So like that's what it means by the murderous loop. Why do you think that? The common feature of all of Alice's serial murders up until now has been that they don't stop until the mystery is solved. You're right. The detective killings and the murders at Blue both went on until you solved the mystery, and the Alliance branch director killings went on until you saw through Kaison's trick and beat Tigerdon. That's why it's so frustrating. If I'd been at the crime scenes, I could have solved the poisoning faster. That would have prevented the second murder and should have put an end to the rest of the killings. If only I'd done a better job. No, we're doing the best we can right now. I think we're coordinating fairly well. But it's not good enough against Alice Moriarty. At this rate, we won't be able to stop the third murder. God, so what do we do? As things stand, I can't see our next move. Huh? What was that, Toto? Oh, shit! Somebody broke the glass in my rear window. What'd you say? God, has the World Detective Alliance really gone this far? Yes! It's the Blue Kids! You guys, yes! Are you okay, Toto? Sorry, Shiki-sensei. I was just trying to get your attention, but the glass broke! And there's Marsh. I can't believe you're here! Looks like you're having a hard time with the surveillance, Sensei. We saw the scary guy scoping out Kamonohashi-san's apartment, too. Hunter! But relax, Sensei. We came here undetected. And then there's Night. We came here to help Kamonohashi-san and you, Ishiki-sensei. Yes, I also call you Sensei instead of Officer Ishiki. Please let us act as your assistants. Ron. We've got backup! Yes! Now we're at 139. Backup arrives. How the hell did they get there, though? And this chapter is titled The Case of the Tokyo Chimera Serial Murders Part 4. They look so awesome! I love it. Out in front of the gate, a man from the World Detective Alliance is keeping watch, and behind the apartment building is my landlord's house. Enter using the small gate at the back of the house, then head straight back until they're next to my apartment. Then use my emergency ladder to climb down to my second floor room. Yeah, we made it! Yes! I'm so happy they're here, though! I love how Knight's just being that center. He's just like, why the fuck am I here? I'm impressed you came. You really startled me. I said we should have told him first. He would have stopped us if we had, Marsh. Once we learned that Kamonohashi-san was being targeted by the World Detective Alliance and can't go anywhere, we decided the best thing would be to come without telling anyone. Which means that nobody knows you're here, right? Hey, y'all. Yay! Kamonohashi-san. It's been a while. Right, not even the other blue teachers know. Oh, shit. Wait, who told you that we were in a pinch? Well, I'll explain. We planned to go visit you, Ishiki-sensei, but Spitz-sensei told us we should forget about it, so we pressed him as to why. He said he couldn't tell us, so when we said we go off to Japan, if he didn't, he'd spilled all of it. What? That's extortion! I can picture Spitz's look of dismay. And you ended up coming to Japan anyway. Well, we couldn't just ignore it after we heard what's up. It seems like Spitz-sensei's hands are tied. Of course we come help. Good grief, you kids are as lively as always. What'd you tell the school? Oh, we told them we all got COVID! I mean, yikes, that's awful. So Spitz doesn't know? Right. Seems he figured it out anyway. Spitz called them any. I love it. They're just like, yeah, we just told them we got COVID. Why not? Are my students there, Ron-kun? Hey, Spitz. Yep, your students just arrived at Toto's place. For real, you gotta be kidding me. Guess my bad feeling was on the mark. I'll connect you so you can talk to them. So you guys learned about Billy Goji's true identity, right? Yeah, the one wearing the pajamas in that video was the new head of the M family, Alice Moriarty. When we first heard, I just couldn't believe it. To think that Billy Goji was a criminal, and not only that, but a Moriarty. Aw, I hugged her countless times. Just thinking about it makes me shiver. The girl we thought was our friend is the head of an evil organization. You said it. Anyway, get back to England, you guys. You'll just make trouble for Ron-kun and Toto. And Totoro. That's not true. Since Kamonohashi-san can't move around, we'll act as his eyes and ears in our fields of specialty. Yeah, there's a limit to what Ishiki-sensei can do on his own, right? I was actually just saying that to Toto earlier. But there's no way I can put you students in danger. Please don't treat us like children. This may sound like vanity, but even though you helped us, we still made it through the Blue incident. We have more experience than the average adult detective. Plus, I have some Detective Alliance. Ooh, that's right, because remember who Knight's Papa is. Plus, I have some Detective Alliance information that Shiki-sensei needs to know. What do you mean? As I said before, my father is the chairman of the Alliance. Now that you mention it, he did just get promoted, huh? Yes, he's the head of the Alliance, and I can get my hands on the information he has. Wowza! Pays to have a blue blood friend, huh? Basically, you managed to sneak a look at your father's top secret detective alliance intel? Is that why you said Alice is coming? Yes, well, more or less. Is that even possible? Of course, father guards his information carefully, but I can get around that using my position in the family and a bit of cunning. Above all, father is so absorbed in this case that he pays me no mind, and it would never occur to him that I might attempt something so audacious. Come to think of it, I heard that you were away from school for a while, Night-kun. Yeah, that was for this too. He was gathering World Detective Alliance info. Damn, Night! Though I wish he would have said something to us about it. Sheesh. I apologize for worrying you too, Ishiki-sensei. So will you tell us what you found out? Of course, I would be delighted to if you're asking, Kamonohashi-san. Thanks. The ones being targeted in this investigation are the surviving former M family members who weren't connected to Alice. Oh shit! Fearing Alice, they fled to Japan using forged passports. So then the two men who were killed were criminals employed by the M family? That's right. Oh damn! So remember so the detectives in the Detective Alliance then that were killed, were they was I right about that they were going after detectives in the Detective Alliance that were former M family members too? Dude! I hope so. I hope that I was right about that. The Detective Alliance just confirmed that the victims were two of the criminals who fled to Japan. The Alliance sure works fast. You know of 4 people who fled to Japan, which means... We know of 4 people who fled to Japan, which means there's a high chance the other 2 will also be murdered. So, God, it just makes me wonder if the other members of the Detective Alliance that were killed also were connected to the M family. It just makes me curious. Yeah, I know I might be overthinking it. And maybe they were just killed because they are members of the Detective Alliance. But considering how corrupt the World Detective Alliance is, I would not be surprised. I see. Do you have any details about those 2? No, I don't know that much. Given the speed of the killing so far, it seems the remaining 2 don't have much time left. I agree, Alyssa-kun. Then we can't just sit around. We gotta do something. Yeah, that's true. Hey, wait a minute. We never agreed to let you help us. But earlier you said backup had arrived, Toto. I feel like it'd be dangerous to send them back now. Could you keep them safe and figure something out, Toto? Alright, fine. Just don't go anywhere dangerous or do anything on your own. Yay! Good grief. As my representatives, I'd like you to reinvestigate the crime scenes. Yes, sir. God, what's the matter? I had an intense urge to go to the crime scenes with all of you, so I took some sleeping medicine. Find a better solution than that. So back to Sanjaya Jakuzure Promenade. What we need right now is a hint as to the next murder. I'm certain this crime scenes will look different in light of Night-kun's info. Well, yeah, in the Shibuya Ward, Sarugakucho. Ideally, we'd be able to find the paper with the picture drawn on it. Maybe we'll be able to understand the meaning behind the word chimera left behind by the victim. Let's see. I thought we'd stand out more, but I was wrong. This is a city with tourists from all over the world, after all. Oh, there's the picture. The monster in this drawing. I don't even see any trash. Did you find something, Knight? Oh, what? I know you can do it, Knight. Well, Knight, I can't find anything. Crushing a fragment of what the fuck, Knight? What is going on? Let's see. Using their own methods, they search for the path to the truth. And this chapter is titled The Case of the Tokyo Chimeras Serial Murders Part 5. But wait! What is going on? Why is Knight connected to Alice like this? Jakuzure Promenade. We're at the first murder scene on Jakuzure Promenade. We couldn't find any new clues. Sarugaku Prehistoric Dwelling. We're at the second murder site, the Prehistoric Dwelling Ruins. We weren't able to locate the drawing the victim had. Former consignment shop, Ron Safe House. I see. Did you sense anything at the scenes? This might be inappropriate, but Meanwhile, Toto's apartment. What is it, Marsh-kun? We're really in Japan! Really in Japan! No, it's obvious, but I've been so struck by how different the city and people look compared to England. Sorry, I wish you could have come here just to have fun. Don't mind him. But the fact that we don't know Japanese will definitely hinder our investigation. We can't even read it. You can use your smartphone to translate signs, Hutter. Yeah, Alyssa's right. But technology, man. But no progress on the investigation yet, huh? The two sites aren't even a 30-minute walk apart. Do you think there's a high chance that a third murder would happen nearby, Ron? Yeah. I love these facial expressions. They're so awesome. I'm so sleepy that my ability to think is dropping. You're good at analyzing data, right, Marsh-kun? Can you discern any pattern in the locations? Right. I'll enter the latitudes and longitudes and see if the two sites have anything in common. Let's see. The first murder site was Jakazuri Promenade. Jakazuri! Hey, and Jakazuri! Don't startle me like that. And didn't I tell you that before? The first murder site was at Jakazuri, and the next one was Saragakucho, right? Yes, that's right. This is Saragakucho Prehistoric Dwelling Park. Snake and monkey. The last thing the second victim said was chimera. The ja in Jakazuri means snake, and Saru means monkey. And there was a picture drawn with a brush at the second site. I see. Oh yeah, chimera is a mixture of different animals, right? But there's no connection between a chimera and a monkey. In Greek mythology, the chimera is a hybrid of a snake, a lion, and a goat. That's our Professor Knight. When in Rome, do as the Romans do, even when it comes to hybrids. Meanwhile, in England, oh, Knight. We need to see that picture. Meanwhile, in England, you say you might be able to make someone interesting your friend. Well, that was Knight. Is it someone close to Kamonohashi, Alice? Yep, he's really close and he's going to commit some mischief. Huh? Are you worried about Kamonohashi, Winter? As if. I just temporarily joined up with them to investigate the cases you were behind recently. Oh, gotcha. Looks like Big Bro Milo regained consciousness. He says he wants to talk. Want to go, Winter? Milo! Yay, all three siblings reunited! Alice, they figured it out. Why you're so obsessed with monsters and why you destroyed the Moriarty family. Oh, yeah? Take a guess. Chimera, right? That's what what? That was what caused you to grow so strange. The darkness of the Moriartys, the inconvenience that was consigned to oblivion. The Chimera's tears. Ooh, that look from Alice, it says it all. But what? Oh, Milo, I want to hug him. But that look from Alice says it all, man. Did you figure out what the chimera is, Ron? Yeah, but there's no monkey in the Greek chimera, right? Are the names of the murder sites really connected to the chimera? The hint is that it was an Asian-style brush drawing, which means it must be an Asian monster. Japan has its own version of the chimera, you know. Huh? Do you mean? Yeah, the creature with a snake for a tail, the face of a monkey, and the body of a tanuki, and the legs of a tiger. The new. Ooh, it really does look like the chimera. That fits with the snake character in Jakazuri and the monkey in Saragakucho. I think that thing is even creepier than a chimera. Anu was vanquished by Yorimasa Minamoto, a famous archer. That's definitely the sort of motif that Alice is so fond of. If he's figured out this much, then I might as well. What's this? This paper was stuck in that tree's branches. Look, Alyssa. It's a Japanese-style drawing. I'll send you a picture. You're right. This strange creature drawn by a brush. It's a new. The right side is missing, but there's no mistaking it. As I thought. We determined that the murder site names matches the animals that make up the new, which means it's possible to guess the next location. Indeed. That leaves just the other two parts. A tiger and a tanuki, right? Tiger. Oh, there's a place in Tokyo called Toranomon. God damn it. I'm going to be thinking of Digimon now. Because the character Mommy means, Tora means tiger. And as for Tanuki, it's a special reading of the character, but there's a place called, Mamiancho. There we go. Mamiancho. Haha. Mamiancho. So that's, and the character pronounced mommy means Tanuki. That gives us 2 places. Which should we go? Which should we go to? That's why we came here, Shiki Sensei. Got it. I'll head out too. We'll split into 2 teams and stop the third murder. Crack Alice's plan. Let's get to 141. This is just beautiful. How how the new looks is just beautiful. Oh my god, Amano, this looks gorgeous. Can they stop the completion of the horrific monster? And 141 is titled The Case of the Tokyo Chimera Serial Murders Part 6. Several murders have occurred in Tokyo. One of the victims left behind the word chimera, and since the murder sites were at Jakazuri and Sarugakucho, there we go. We deduced that the murder sites were based on the new Japan's version of the chimera and were chosen because of the snake and monkey portions of its body. I love that Alice is obsessed with mythological monsters. I love it. That means the third murder will happen somewhere in the city that shares a name with one of the other 2 parts of the new, a tiger or a tanuki. This tiger looks like. Here's the thing. I would be normally I would be giving a lot of shit and be very stingy about the tiger and the tanuki here. Reason why I'm not is that Amano used an illustrative art style, not a realism. So because it's more of like an illustrative art style here, I can give it a pass. And the other thing, though, that I will say that I love about the tiger and tanuki here is that it has texture. Because a lot of tigers and tanuki we see in manga, they have like no texture and it drives me nuts. So I appreciate this. Tyrannomon or Mamiyancho, sorry, here we go. Tyrannomon or Mamiyancho will split it into 2 teams and stop the third murder. I'll head to Mamiyancho. You guys meet up and check out Tyrannomon. Okay, Roger. We don't have any info about their next target, so all we can do is look for suspicious guys. The previous murders happened on a promenade and in a park, which are public places, and the crest was near their bodies. That should help narrow things down. Let's prioritize searching public places for that crest. Oh, that's right. Make sure you stick together. Contact me right away if anything happens. Got it. Does all that sound okay, Ron? He's asleep again. But now that I'm thinking about it, Alyssa and Knight being paired for this makes even more sense considering what happened the last time. They were at Blue. Yeah. Is Kamonohashi-san okay? Huh? Oh, yeah, I think so. He took too much sleeping medicine. The Detective Alliance planning to monitor... Wait, is the Detective Alliance planning to monitor me all night? Guess I'm sneaking out the back. Well, yeah. Shows you how fucking bad the Detective Alliance is. Minamoto Ward, Mamiyancho, dude, this is beautiful. So now we're at Mamiyana Park. Let's see. This is the only public park in Mamiyana. Ishiki-sensei, huh? Why are you here, Night-kun? Where's Alyssa? I came here to support you by myself. But were you supposed to go to Tyrannomon? There were too many of us. Mamiyana may be small, but I figured we need at least 2 to cover it. He's doing things on his own again. I gotta be firm here. You can't do that, Night-kun. Going off on your own like that is dangerous considering what happened at Blue. Yes, I was still naive during the Blue incident, so I got myself humiliated. That's why I came to Japan to learn from Kamonohashi-san, the detective I admire. To learn from Ron? You know him well, Ishiki-sensei. At a time like this, would Kamonohashi-san go along with what everyone else was doing? No. No, he definitely wouldn't. But that doesn't justify it. Plus, I didn't have any time earlier to talk with you one-on-one. So I thought this was a good chance. Huh? I just can't with this kid. Anyway, don't make any more calls yourself, Night-kun. Understood, Ishiki-sensei. But where's Alyssa? Okay, then let's search for the crest and anyone suspicious. We can't make any more mistakes. Any more mistakes? Poison? Yep. In Tokyo, you'll kill the targets in order with poison. Using this. Wait, what? What did they do? They're utter trash who hid behind the M family's power to kill and steal without being ordered to, and who turned tail and fled when I became head of the family. What? Listen, Knight, killing requires courage, not indecision. If you hesitate, I've instructed my subordinates to set examples for you, so don't let them get ahead of you. What? Ron Kamonohashi has received Maraidi training since he was a little boy. The only way to surpass him is to accumulate your own experience. Experience? There are 4 targets, so you have 4 chances. 4 chances. It'll get more difficult once their guard is up, so I just do kill them quickly. This will let you understand the feelings of a killer, so you can catch up to Ron Kamonohashi. If I'm with the Shiki-sensei, I'll have an alibi. I'm the only one who knows the murder targets Alice told me about. I missed my chance to kill the first 2, but I can get the next one. Don't do it, Knight! I can't allow any more mistakes. Knight, you fucking idiot! Minamoto Ward, Torontomon Terrace. Yikes, Torontomon is huge. We're supposed to find who's going to get killed here. This Torontomon Terrace is a central public space, so we'll limit our search to this area. Our target is probably a foreigner holding a drawing of a new and searching for something, and the crest should be somewhere nearby. Something doesn't seem right. What, Hutter? Why would the victims bother to come to the new locations if they know they're going to be killed? Well, it's probably because of a certain something Kamonohashi-san mentioned. You mean that the victim in the first case was looking for under the bench? I'm sure it's something, some kind of amazing treasure, something they'd want even if they knew their life was in danger. That's a fascinating deduction, Alyssa-kun. Good morning, Kamonohashi-san. I've heard that a few times today. I'll check in on Toto. Do you think the victims came to the sites for some kind of treasure? You're awake, Ron. Yeah, that could be, right, Knight-kun? The targets will come to the sites as if a spell were cast on them. Spell? I'm not telling you what it is, Knight. Knight-kun? Oh, I wonder. That's one of the targets. She really showed up and she's still alive. I didn't manage to catch a second one, but finally, I could just finish her off myself. But how can I kill her without Shiki-sensei noticing? Going to find a bathroom would be too unnatural. Sorry, do you mind if I run to the bathroom? I think Ron knows. He's gotta know. That's fine. Stay nearby. Okay. Luck was on my side. The time has finally come. With this, I'll catch up to Ron Kamonohashi. Don't do it, Knight! Will Knight give in to the demon's commands? Don't do it! Ron has to know. That's why he told Ishiki to leave. To surpass his hero, he'll do the unthinkable. Don't do it! 142 is titled The Case of the Tokyo Chimera Serial Murders Part 7. Ew, I wonder where Knight-kun is. He did it! He messaged me. Please come back please come to the back of the park, Ishiki-san. Back? Knight-kun, what is it? Over here. It can't be. It is. We were too late. No! They did it! Yes, unfortunately, it's the 3rd victim. Are you sure she's dead? Knight-kun? I just found her, so I haven't touched her yet. Her eyelids are open, and she's not breathing. There's no pulse. So she's gone? Yeah. We need detailed investigation. Let's wait for confirmation from the forensics team. You fucking idiot! You're wearing the glove still! Oh my god! Why is Knight-kun wearing a glove if he has no intention of touching the victim? Toto, you just gasped. Did you mumble something after that? Oh, crap! We're the only ones on this connection. Please tell me what you just said. I gotta go call police HQ. Right. Is what occurred to me when I saw Knight-kun's hand. I see you got a good eye. I'm also curious about why Knight-kun wanted to wait for the forensics team when he is normally so assertive in investigations. Don't take your eyes off him. Ron has to know. Well, he's keeping his distance from the victim. Could he be connected to this case? Considering all possibilities is a fundamental of deduction, Toto. Please tell me the details of the scene. Thanks for waiting. I called him, Amiya-senpai, so backup will be here soon, but let's start our investigation first. Very well. I'll keep an eye out and try to stay out of your way. Ron knows. The victim appears to be a woman in her 40s or 50s and about 5'7" tall. She also looks like a Westerner. The body is still warm, so she just died recently. There's vomit on her mouth and scratch marks on her neck. Poison again, huh? There's some liquid on her clothes. That smell. Cola? There's an empty soda can in the flower bed by her feet. Maybe she drank that and then died. What do you think, Knight-kun? Huh? Me? Yeah, you're always so sharp, so I want to hear your deduction. Has he noticed something? Yeah! Has he noticed something? No, I may have forgotten to take off my glove, but Ron Kamonohashi can't see me. I'll deal with this firmly. Let's investigate before I give my opinion. I have a screening kit to check for poison, so please use it if you like. Wow, so you just carry one of those around? Yes. That's a top blue student for you. There was no poison in the soda. Oh, so that wasn't it. It had nothing to do with the crime. Your deduction was flawed. Oh yeah, Ron, I checked out her possessions and she has a smartphone, some cash, and the drawing of the new. And again, the right side is torn off. Maybe there's something written on the right side. The right... Don't fall asleep after I tell you my deduction. This is important, so wake up, Ron. I know, but this sleeping medicine stuff is strong stuff. This is enough to knock out an elephant, so I'm doing my best to fight it. It's worth it for a mystery. Good grief. Shiki-san, I found the crest. Ron, the crest. It's close to the rear thicket, and it's drawn in spray paint again. It's about 16 feet away from the body. Why is it so far away this time? What do you think, Ron? Notice anything? Not even Ron Kamonohashi will figure this out if he can't see the crime scene. But perhaps I should be prepared in case he does. I still have another injection in my pocket, so I just need to use it without him noticing. Youch! The needle stabbed him! Are you okay? Yep, it just hurt when I bumped into you. Sorry about that. Are you okay, Nightcut? I'm fine, but can I really trust you? Huh? Trust me? You're exaggerating a bit. You're really sweating. Huh? Did I really fall that badly? Damn. No, you just shout so loudly. I was worried you hurt yourself. Gotcha. By the way, Toto, about the body being so far from the crest, it's possible the poison wasn't a fast-acting one, so maybe she moved away from the crest a little before she died. Oh, I see. Did I manage to throw him off? I agree. I'll tell Huttercut and the others what happened there. Oh, thanks. This means it's possible that the fourth murder will happen. There's no doubt about it. At least the last location that makes up the new Toranomon. The police are here. The culprit must be on the move already. Leave things there to the local officers and hurry over to Toranomon to meet up with the others. Yeah, right. I'm sure that's where we'll learn the shocking truth of this case. Will the tiger location reveal the truth? But dude, Knight's the murderer! That bitch! Dude! Alice, you fucking bitch! This sucks! Murdering those former, M-Family, agent, or M-Family, members was stupid, first of all, because you could have gotten some info out of them. But Alice, you bitch! You bitch! But Knight is the culprit! Oh, damn you, Alice! But what do you guys think about Knight being the culprit in this? And Alice manipulating Knight? That's really fucked up. But I'm telling you, Alice is the best female villain. She is. What she's doing is fucked up. Oh my god, and I love her for it. I do. But I wonder, now you have to wonder what's going to happen when they find out the truth about Knight. I don't think they're gonna, I think what I'm hoping is gonna happen is because of all the information that Knight has access to. I hope they don't like arrest Knight and stuff like that, because Knight knows where Alice is. He knows all this shit about Alice, plus he has all the information from his father. I think Knight will be an important asset to Ron. I think Ron's going to take advantage. If anything, Ron will take advantage of that shit. That's what I hope is going to happen. Instead of sending Knight into the slammer, I really hope Ron's going to take advantage of that. But let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think, in regards to Knight, well, one, Ron already knows. Let's be real. Ron knows what the fuck is happening. He knows. But do you think that once we get the truth out, once the truth is out, do you think that instead of Knight being arrested, that Ron is going to use Knight to his advantage, aka get the information about Alice and also get the information about the World Detective Alliance. I think that would be the best thing to do, right? Because why would you let that information get away from you? That's some good shit there. And you know what? Think about it like this too. Knight is finding himself in like almost the same position that Ron was in. Top student at Blue, but got caught up in a really fucked up situation. Well, Ron was framed. Technically, Ron was framed. So it's a little bit different. Well, it's way different in that regard. But Knight got manipulated. So that's why I'm like, it's similar but different at the same time. That's why I'm like, it's actually not. It's. I don't think it's as bad as what Ron was framed for, to be honest. It's not as bad. No. But I really think that Knight could. I hope Knight doesn't get fucked up. I hope Ron works with Knight. I do. I hope that we have will Knight. This is a good question though. Will Knight get expelled from Blue? That's a good question. Will he get expelled from Blue for this? Probably. But will he be on... I think he's going to be on the run with Ron, and they're going to work together to take down Alice. And I will be okay with that. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Ron content. A few ways you could do that: donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. And until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.